Turning now to politics and former President Donald Trump, who is going hard after Florida Governor Ron DeSantis in new attacks posted last night. The former president calling his possible 2024 rival, quote, average, and then going on to attack the governor of Florida's pandemic response, something DeSantis is really running on. DeSantis, of course, was a bright spot for Republicans in these midterms, winning re-election by a wide margin. We're going to get to that, all of that in a moment in more detail. But first, we do want to update you on the status of those outstanding Senate races. Everyone's looking for outcomes. Democratic Senator Catherine Cortez Masto, as of now, gaining on Republican Adam Laxalt in Nevada. She is just under 9,000 votes behind at this hour, while Senator Mark Kelly, also a Democrat over in Arizona, has expanded his lead over Republican Blake Masters as more ballots are counted. Scott MacFarlane is following all of it for us on Capitol Hill, and it is a lot this morning. Scott, good morning.
Tony, good morning to you. The new Congress takes over in less than 2 months, and even though it's unclear which party will control either chamber, there's already a behind-the-scenes scramble for power.
We got the B team in, it's time to put the A team in.
After a marathon campaign in which more than $250 million was spent.
Good afternoon, Georgia.
Georgia Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock and his Republican challenger Herschel Walker are back on the campaign trail.
We're in overtime. That means we got a runoff. Hey, I was built for this. I was built for this.
You have to admit that I did warn y'all that we might be spending Thanksgiving together.
If Democrats can score victories in Senate races in Nevada and Arizona, they can secure the majority even without Georgia. This morning, vote counting continues in those two close races out west. In Maricopa County, Arizona, election officials say they're working around the clock.
We will be working Friday, we will be working Saturday, and we will be working Sunday to move through these ballots.
Votes are also still being counted in several undecided U.S. House races, though President Biden is already celebrating his party's better-than-predicted showing.
Tuesday was a good day for America, a good day for democracy, and it was a strong night for Democrats.
CBS News projects the House still leans toward GOP control, and California Republican Kevin McCarthy has already announced his bid to be Speaker.
They don't give gavels out by small, medium, and large. They just give you the gavel, and we're going to be able to govern.
And with what might end up being a very slim majority in the U.S. House, McCarthy could face the challenge of needing support from nearly every Republican.
So we'll see if how much Kevin McCarthy, how much arm twisting or how many favors he has to do to get over the top to get his speakership.
If McCarthy does get the gavel, Republicans have told CBS News they will focus heavily on investigations into the Biden administration, and they face this looming challenge of keeping the government open, providing a government funding bill. With so few areas of agreement with the Biden administration, Tony, it will be a high wire act for 2 years.
Yeah, it will be. Scott, I want to circle back to the conflict that's brewing here, really spilling out into the open between former President Donald Trump and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. The former president unloading on Ron DeSantis overnight in this long statement. How did that play out, Scott?
Yeah, Tony, just hammering Ron DeSantis on social media. The former president accused DeSantis of being disloyal and of playing games. DeSantis won re-election in a landslide Tuesday and is considered a possible threat to Trump as a possible frontrunner in 2024. Former president hasn't announced he's running yet, but Tony, he has promised this big announcement in 4 days.
Yeah, it'd be hard for the former president to claim he's not thinking about it and possibly worried about it as well. Scott, thank you very much.